The Princess and the Frog is a movie I never thought I'd end up liking. I watched the trailer, looked at it all, and I was just thinking, nah, I knew the story already. Ooh, there's a big twist. Instead of the frog turning into the prince, the princess was turned into a frog. They're both frogs. I smell hijinks and hilarious. No, I was wrong. While the twist was still there, there's so much stuff going on simultaneous to the main story. And, well, some of that stuff, in my opinion, is so much better. Our princess today is Tiana, who dreams of only one thing. Work, 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 work. You send me every... You better work, work. Let me work. Everybody work. Having a job. Owning her own restaurant, as a matter of fact. Ever since she was a little girl, she's wanted her own place. Aptly named Tiana's Place. From the animation to the music, the movie bursts with Louisiana flavor and is not afraid to wear its New Orleans badge with pride. Now, Prince Naveen, the future ruler of Maldonia, is kicked to New Orleans, for his parents, the king and queen, of course, command him to make some money, as supposedly he spent it all on fun things. He's told to either marry a woman in a rich family or get a job. Of course, he's leaning towards the former. But Prince Naveen runs into who just might be my favorite Disney villain ever, Dr. Facilier. Oh, I'm sorry. That's not his name. No one calls him Dr. Facilier. We call him the Shadow Man. Good God, Keith David, I want your voice as babies. The Shadow Man is so stylish and so very threatening as well, as he deals with the world of voodoo. The Shadow Man ends up turning Naveen into a frog, and well, he must of course kiss a princess in order to break the spell. Of course, he must kiss Tiana, right? Well, if you remember, Tiana isn't really a princess. She wasn't really born into royalty or anything. But Naveen mistakes her for a princess as she's wearing a costume for a party in Naveen's honor, and thus Tiana turns into a frog as well. I can't get over the sense of environment that this movie gives me. I can't get over the sense of adventure this movie gives me. Every character belongs in this movie. From the voodoo witch doctor lady who uses gumbo as her all-seeing object.
Gumbo, gumbo in the pot. We need a pressure. What you got?
Still gets me. To an alligator whose biggest dream is to be in a jazz band. He plays the trumpet. And then there's me. No. Literally me. Just...
Tia! Did you hear the news? Tell her. Oh, tell her, Big Daddy.
Oh, yeah, Prince Naveen.
Prince Naveen of Maldonia is coming to New Orleans. Napkins, quick.
What on earth for?
I swear I'm sweating like a sinner in church. My prince is never coming.
Now lie.
I'll never get anything I wish for.
Lot of ways.
Or I guess Charlotte. That's what her name is. Sure. You keep telling yourself that. It's a little weird that the side characters sort of overshadow our star princess, Tiana. Don't get me wrong, Tiana has her shining moments as well, especially on screen with Naveen. Hell, even when she makes her first appearance as a grown-up, she has a scene that defines her exactly in a matter of seconds. She shows Naveen how to work for a living. She shows Naveen how to job for a life, and Naveen shows her how to have fun and stuff. But again, just the characters around Tiana happen to overshadow her by just a little bit, in my eyes. Speaking of... favorite song in this movie? Duh. Friends on the Other Side. I usually don't like villain songs, but God, this one just has too many dynamic tempo changes and melody changes. It's the only song I found to move the story along the most, as well as bring up so much more character in the Shadow Man. His tongue is pure silver, but he still has some truth to what he says, especially to the prince, which gives him the upper hand overall. God, I love him, I love him, I love him. Overall, it's a great movie and earns its right to be in the Disney Princess lineup. That's it. The end. Nothing else to talk about. Go see it. No, stop. No, I can't. No, go to the dot. Close the dot.